Spring is one of the most beautiful seasons in Worcester Square, especially when you see all the beautiful flowers and cherry blossoms growing. Another thing that I like about Worcester Square is that when spring comes along, there's a lot more people around, and that's good because to me, it symbolizes, the start of good times in Connecticut because, our winters are very, very harsh here. And it's always great to see people enjoying themselves and also trying out some new things. And good weather definitely motivates people to get out and go exploring and be healthy. So guys, today I'm at the famous Sally Pizza, and this is considered one of the greatest pizza restaurants in all of the world, and definitely in the United States. So, just like with Pepe's, they've been around here for close to 100 years. They always do really great stuff, and I'm excited to give you guys a really good review and how I'm going to enjoy it today. All right, it seems like there's a lot of construction and other projects going around today. All right, it's a little noisy, but it is what it is. That's just Worcester Street for you. Some days it's noisy, some days it's quiet as a bunch of church mouse. Yeah, so I just ordered myself an orange Fox and Park, and it's definitely like I always said, if you go to a restaurant, you don't want dessert, treat your Fox and Park like a dessert. The orange Fox and Park, it tastes a little bit like a creamsicle, like vanilla, like that orange, ice cream bar with, vanilla ice cream in the middle. Today I'm ordering a cheese pizza today, so... that's definitely one of the staples. It's tomato pizza and cheese pizza what people come to Sally's for. And I'm definitely really excited for this because, they always do really great stuff. And also, next year's going to be their 85th anniversary. Ironically, not to be morbid, but my grandmother passed away when she was, either 85 or 88. So, this almost opened the same year my grandmother was born, which is kind of really, a really interesting fact. And, the other thing is that I got some exciting news at the very end of this video, so. The guy who is really famous in my town, William Henry Stewart, he ran against Abraham Lincoln and he was so William Henry. The pizza here is really good. There is a lot of emphasis on the taste of the sauce here, more so than they do at Pepe's. I think, like I said about Pepe's, they are very universal in everything, but with Sally's, the sauce is very strong, the burnt on the pizza is very strong, and it's really good. So, I want to talk about some exciting news that's going on in my life. That in a couple of weeks, I'm planning to do a 4-day trip to New York City. And my goal is to go to Japantown, go to Koreatown, go to Coney Island, Arthur Avenue, and maybe I'll go to Little Odessa. And I'm very excited for it because the ultimate goal for all these videos is that I'm planning to take another trip across America. Later this year. And I really need to kind of practice my videos and seeing, what I can possibly do based on my film abilities now. So that's one thing. And the other thing is that, I do food reviews, and I've been doing Worcester Street for a while. And if I want to be successful, it can't just be Italian food, because that's very generic. And it can't be like burgers and hot dogs, like the things that I kind of like. And I need to kind of expand my diet. The other thing is that I don't have a really good diet. I just eat a lot of unhealthy stuff, so I need to start working on being healthy. That just means when I go home from work, I just have to make myself a kale smoothie or kale and banana smoothie or other things like that. So I think that if I try out like, Asian food or seafood or foods from other countries like lamb or whatever, it would be good for me and my health, but I can also encourage other people to eat healthy themselves. And I also think that the other issue is that, again, there's things like Adam Richman who does like Man vs. Food, and it's usually just like American food. So I think sometimes there could be people who watch my video and they're like, oh, well, it's just getting a little old. You need to kind of try new stuff. And I'm definitely a very analytical person, so I think that the direction of my videos has to be more towards trying a lot of different foods and just seeing how I feel about it, because I do have a bit of like I just don't like to be disappointed, and there are some things that I don't like eating or trying out, but I need to kind of push myself, because if I'm going to be traveling across America and trying different stuff later on this year, and have the opportunities to do it, I need to start going to the next level in my life. So guys, I just finished my meal at Sally's, and the pizza was all right. It was kind of like lukewarm instead of just like hot, piping hot. And then also I was the first person who put my order in, but I got served fourth or fifth. Usually, and I think like they said this online, that usually with Sally's is that if you're first in, you're the one who gets your pizza first. So it did kind of rub me the wrong way. But it's not the end of the world. I understand that they're very busy. And sometimes, when you have parties of people, you want to serve them first, because it's like, you make more money with serving a family than serving one person. So I totally get that, But yeah, there's just something going on in my personal life that's just kind of like, bothering me. But that's why I'm a little out of it today. But I'm really, really excited that in a few weeks I'm going to work really, really, really hard to try to get another travel video done. Just like 4 days in New York City, and throw everything at it, because when I take my trip across America later this year, I still have to get approval for it. I really want to make sure that these series of videos is leading to really good practice. So when I get my chance to make a video across America, it does more than like 140 views on YouTube. And if I'm talking about some serious subject matter, I get more than a comment saying good cinematography. So, it's a lot of expectations. But yeah, I just think that, the pizza was good. It could have been a lot better. They just did like an average job today. It doesn't mean that they're bad or whatever. I just think that, they just didn't care about quality. They just cared about just like churning it out, because they had a lot of people in the beginning. And usually with Sally's, that's kind of like my biggest criticism, is that I think that they're so busy that they get to a point of just churning pizza and everything out like that sometimes quality is going to that's not like they have Gordon Ramsay or whatever just saying, okay, well, all those pizzas have to be knockouts. Everyone has to be a knockout, because it gets to a point where you just have to sacrifice your A plus you have to sacrifice your A plus quality for like B plus quality or B quality. It's still good, but you're just not giving people like ultimately what they're super expecting. So I prefer Pepe's a lot better, and yeah, but I prefer Pepe's a lot better. I'm just saying that now because I'm right under the sign and everything like that. But Sally's is all right. I don't have any ill will or whatever. Like to each their own. Tomato. But yeah, but I like Sally's a lot better. So, I like Pepe's a lot better. So to me, I think Pepe's the best restaurant in Worcester Square as far as pizza goes. Sally's is probably like a second or third place, but to each their own. And I'm not trying to insult the people at Sally's who see this. Like I said, I'm just a little out of it because I'm just dealing with some depression right now.